Welcome to our channel. We specialize in updating the latest news on our favorite movie, The Young and the Restless. Please like, share and subscribe to receive notifications whenever a new video. Thank you and enjoy your video. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers for Friday, April 24th, bother that the week's wrapping up with an exemplary scene from the Y&R vault. On Twitter, Lauralee Bell, Christine Williams, and Michelle Stafford, Phyllis Summers, made some at-home recordings to advance this pleasant flashback appear. The CBS Cleanser entertainers kidded around about this 1996 scene, which contains some vital scenes. "Hello, recollect when we went to Nevis?" Bell inquired. "Indeed, I recollect when you and Paul smashed my excursion," Stafford answered. "Goodness. You smashed my special night and put an octopus in my bed," Bell demanded. They shared a few giggles over the foamy second and urged fans to tune in for Friday's exemplary scene. Yanda's out of new content due to the COVID-19 aka coronavirus crisis, which forced the show to suspend production. Fortunately, there are plenty of encore episodes they can air to fill the void. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Friday's show will indeed serve as a great blast from the past. We've got the scoop on what you can expect, so here's a little recap of the action. In Nevis, Phyllis is on vacation when she sees Christine and Paul Williams, Doug Davidson. She realizes they've chosen this as their honeymoon spot and insists Christine will be sorry. Phyllis opts to stick around since things could get interesting, so a plot is set in motion. Phyllis eventually spies on Paul and Christine as they enjoy fruit on the beach. After Phyllis scores a room key from the maid, she sneaks in the newlyweds' room while they're showering. When Christine gets in bed, she's horrified by what's in the sheets with her. Christine screams alert Paul to trouble, so he rushes out and discovers the octopus Phyllis planted. Phyllis is awfully pleased with herself following this wild scheme. The hotel manager promises Paul that there'll be an investigation into the prank, but Paul and Christine don't let it ruin their romantic time together. They decide to continue their honeymoon bliss despite this octopus hiccup. Back in Genoa City, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, realizes Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, left town without sharing her destination. He's baffled by what's going on with Nikki and doesn't understand this mystery. Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, stops by Newman Enterprises to see Victor and delivers news about his 6-month anniversary with Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. They want to have a family celebration, and Victor's on board with the idea. However, Victor notes that Nikki's out of town and doesn't get why Nick isn't keen on postponing. Over with Sharon, she pays a visit to her mother, Doris Collins, Karen Hensel. Sharon admits the real reason for this party, which is to announce that she's having a baby with Nick. Despite Doris' concerns, Sharon believes her marriage is going to be all right. Heather Tom appears as Victoria Newman, who's curious about Nick's celebration and is having some issues in her own marriage. Victoria and Nick discuss Victor as well as Nikki briefly, but Nick's mind is clearly on other things. Afterward, Sharon stops by to see Victoria and assures her this party is to show the family they're standing together. Victoria doesn't quite seem to buy that as the reason. Friday's episode also features Dr. Tim Reed, Aaron Lustig, Cole Howard, Eddie Peck, Nina Webster, Trisha Cast, and Ryan McNeil, Scott Reeves, so there are some fantastic reasons to tune in if you're a longtime fan. Even if you're a newer viewer, it's worth watching for the octopus chaos alone. Comment from the audience. Phyllis is and has always been a skank. Didn't watch back then, Phyllis still clown-like back then too. Just watched that episode yesterday and Phyllis is still up to her old tricks even back then. It is safe to say that Phyllis never changes. Phyllis has always been an evil bee,